Hello everyone, welcome back to Solasta Crown of the Magister. Last time we escaped the volcano with the evocation gem, and having come outside and done, I think, some bits of light admin and whatnot, we're now ready to hit the road. We currently don't have all of our hit points or anything, but I think we're going to be doing some travel so imminently we should be in for a long rest very soon. So now we have a decision to make about whether we want to go back to town all that way away. Man, it really is a long way to sell stuff and all the rest, or do we just nip over here to the lava forest while we're here? And I think as much as like some extra trading and stuff might be a little bit beneficial, I think for one more adventure we should be absolutely fine. Normal travel, 3 days. Get some long rests in. Pastel does some weapons maintenance. Gothic does some weapons maintenance. Have a nice rest. And there you go. There's our first long rest. So we're all back to max HP. We've got our Divine Sense and the like back. 9 hit dice each. Let's see if we want to change any of our spells very quickly. We have Mind Twist, Conjure Elemental. Still got Fly. Lightning Bolt was alright, but we've opted back into Fireball for the road. We might change back when we get to this lava forest, because more fire, obviously. I think we're pretty happy with how things are. Alright. As for the others, I don't think we have too much to worry about. We've got 45 units of food. I'm just going to keep chugging along to the lava forest. Bit of a roundabout route, but I guess the mountains only have so many passages through their corners and alcoves. And we'll just keep going with what we've got. Resume again. Not finding much in the way of food and ingredients out here. I guess it is a bit barren for that. And let's find our way into the lava forest, shall we? Dancing around it. Oh, okay. Hostile creatures are nearby, but Pastel has managed to spot them. What will you do? We're going to hide, because we've just done our last long rest for travel. And so, rather than long resting... Oh, okay. We could have squeezed that in. But hey, I'd rather be in tip-top shape for what's about to come. In the lava forest. Who knows how wide and expansive this could be. Certainly not me. Right. Find our way to the gem. Simple enough. There's a basket over there. Should we...
seen this kind of plant?
No path to destination over there. And some kind of bulbous thing. Looks like that tree might want to be pushed down later, perhaps. Probably going around the long way. A trap of sorts. The crazy plant, yes, okay. We'll just keep moving calmly.
This is it, I think. It's just behind this wall of vegetation.
You think? That's comforting. And how do we get through?
Just hack and slash, rinse and repeat until we're through.
I've heard that before. Couple of 100 times since we started.
Oh, come on. Less bitching and more hacking.
I so love manual labor.
It's Mariah Kay's will.
You guys have won like massive fights against
one last effort and it'll be ours.
many and varied different kinds of horrible creatures and foes, and you're worried about hacking and slashing some plants, eh?
There's a trap.
Alright, let's see what we can do about that, shall we? Alright, that went relatively well. Don't know how quickly they could or may respawn. But we'll just keep shooting the plants as we find them. And if that means that we don't come to harm that way, then so be it. I'm going to put Gothic at the top of the party just so we can keep the cantrips around.
Crude trap. It's a little too quiet, don't you think?
It is a bit quiet. I don't disagree. And just how we're going to hack through this maze is going to be interesting.
We won't be fooled so easily.
Well. Well, I should have seen that coming, shouldn't I? Crimson spiders. Large monstrosities. No other details about them. Alright then. Does crimson mean fire? Is a great opening question. Let's start simple and see what we can learn. Right, not resistance to fire. That's fine. God, they're everywhere. Pastel. They're really high up, aren't they? That's going to be a problem, I think. Insect Plague, Cloud Kill, Contagion, Flame Strike. Probably not the things we need right now. Let's just start simple.
Got you.
And then Faith can get a sneak attack in on that next turn because of the advantage. I love that they miss Kite on a 20. That's very nice. So we can't attack this at advantage anymore because this guy has come in range of us. However, we can now just attack them with sneak attack because Kite is stood beside us. Very nice. Yes. Cause disadvantage on this attack, preventing a crit, which is lovely. Acid Spit, eh? Oh, they are not having a good time. Alright, Kite is just going to do what he does while we're here. And I'm going to save these because we don't know when our next long rest is, and his only come back on long rests. Although that said, he does not put out a lot of damage when he's not smiting, does he? We get our reaction back, so we can use it to defend with our shield.
Walk it off.
Right, just some bludgeoning damage. No poison or anything. Big multi-attack though. Unpleasant. Right. What do we want to do now? I don't know how many we're going to be able to get in a fireball. They're too dispersed. Otherwise, I don't really know what is going to benefit us most here. Are they both in that shape? I think they are, right? Unless neither of them are because it's only 1/4 of them. Damn. Oh, they're vulnerable to thunder damage. That is great to know. Not that we have any thunder damage ourselves. But I think a Spirit Guardians wouldn't go amiss. Oh, his AC is so good. Right, Faith. Let's just try and get one off the board. Very nearly there. So they're attacking at disadvantage because of how far away they're attacking from. And that is doing a great deal to help us.
Wait till the next one.
Yep, hopefully the next one kills it. Alright, there's one down. Only 4 more to go. We get our reaction back to help defend our allies. There's the acid damage we're unhappy to see. Pastel's just taking a kicking. But we keep maintaining our concentration, which is good. Right, why attack ranged with enemy nearby? Do they qualify as the nearby enemy? I guess they must. Can we get 2 of them in a shatter again? Especially because they are vulnerable to that. Can I go up, please? I don't think I'm going to get those 2 in the same place, am I? Maybe? That's either going to hit them both or miss them both, isn't it? Well, at least one of them took 40 damage. Pastel was paralyzed, but is now over it. I was going to use Kite to fix that if we had to, but evidently we don't. Why is this one glowing? Do we know? Doesn't appear that any of them have any particular special conditions.
Again.
And these ones continuing to just attack at disadvantage. With multi-attack and all. Half that. Then back to Kite. We should be able to attack that one from here, shouldn't we? We lose our defensive capabilities for our allies. But hey, if it means one less thing is attacking us, I'm fine with that.
You die like the rest.
Worth it. And we'll step 1 pace back. That means we're going to be able to defend at least 2 of our friends. There you go. Raising our shield, causing disadvantage on the attack of an ally within 1 tile of us. And then there were 3. Unfortunately, they're very disperse. I wonder when we get to 10th level if our cantrips will go up to 3 dice or not. Right, with that guiding bolt hit, we're going to be able to use Faith's attack as a sneak attack, because we'll have advantage.
Ha! Take that!
Very nice. Shield for us. We are using quite a lot of resources in this very early fight through this very unknown wood. We've yet to see a fireplace anywhere yet. Oh, I totally forgot he gets fireball now. That's so good. Alas, he's still terrible with a heavy crossbow.
Again, harder.
Pastel has exactly 1 HP, which is only slightly concerning. Where are the rest of these things? .42 thunder damage is excellent. Pastel, you probably want to heal yourself, I think. We must have like heaps of extra healing potions that we're just not using, because the healing potion economy seems quite different in this than I use in Baldur's Gate 3. Damn. Yes, more shields. Anything to stay alive. I'm feeling really grateful we did the other set of quests first compared to this. Yeah, that went pretty well as well. Alright, well that was a waste of a potion, but sure. We're absolutely going with a... magic missile. One there. And we'll do the other ones here. It didn't die! It must have 1 HP left and I'm so mad about it. Pastel's rolling death saves. Faith, please just kill this thing.
You have them now.
Thank you. Right. Honestly, Kite, your best use right now is just keeping Pastel alive until we can take a short rest. That one died over here. Just use cantrips till this one dies, I think. Half our movement speed to get up. 8 radiant damage. Faith. Very nice.
You like that?
I do. It's a shame it wasn't sneak attack, but I'll take it. And they might actually be low enough on health that Kite can actually finish them with a crossbow. It's a big ask.
Good.
Especially when you hit them for 1 damage. Alright, perhaps he can't. And we miss on a 14. That's a great shame.
Another victory.
Thank goodness. And then there was 1. I would love if it would just come a bit closer to us. But it doesn't seem to want to, does it? Kite. Let's do this again. Weak rolls, but sure. I think we're just gonna cantrip city into this guy.
That's battle.
And between us, hopefully, we can get this done. Don't. Alright, now it's just how many orbits of our attacks until this is resolved, basically. Because they're not going to take out all 4 of us before we can keep picking ourselves up. So there's no point in using any of our non-renewable resources on
More
this.
coming your way.
Like our spell slots and the like. Arrows we can spend. We've got so many arrows, it's like they're renewable. Please fail. Sometimes you just have to ask nicely. Gonna miss on a 13. Half that with our reaction. And then they'll do it twice more.
Come on.
I'm just wondering how big this wood is going to be and how many encounters through it are we going to have to deal with before we find a place to rest. Because this could be quite the slog. Excellent. It's just what we needed.
No quarter given.
Thank goodness for uncanny dodge. Especially if they're going to keep attacking those that have good reactions. Like Kite and Faith. Primarily. Alright, this should be the last orbit. Fingers crossed.
Another victory! I knew it. We shouldn't have touched that sticky equipment.
Well, we did, and now let's see if we can get anything back for ourselves for it. What do we find? Acid, bolts. Now, if we touch the sticky equipment now, Is the same thing going to happen, or do we actually get to loot it this time? Okay. It's empty. Classic video game. Classic. Is that a fissure into the ground below? That's only remotely scary. We'll take all of that stuff. And we'll save it there. Probably take a short rest to do some hit die. And then keep trailing our way through this forest. Lord knows how long we're going to be in here, but it's going to be a fair while, I would wager. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.